going on, everyone? KJ here. Let's get right into my thoughts on episode 100. We're finally there. Not in terms of my episode reviews, we're finally there of Dragon Ball Super. Episode 100 of Dragon Ball Super, titled Out of Control, The Savage Berserker Awakens. All inspiration for the review came from the actual episode, as well as the Dragon Ball Super Wikia. Links to both are in the description below. Let's get right into the important things segment, which will be a little long. So, while fighting Botsamo and Ata Mageta, Kaba approaches Vegeta and wants to fight him. Meanwhile, Hit uses his time skip attack to eliminate a robot warrior. Kale is saved by Caulifla after being attacked by two other fighters, which Caulifla then fights, she then fights both of them and actually manages to eliminate one of them. Goku is fighting the Yar-Rat before he's swiftly taken down by Caulifla. Caulifla then wants Goku to teach her how to transform into Super Saiyan Blue. Caulifla then tries fighting Goku in the Super Saiyan 3rd grade or grade 3 form, but is taken down quickly because it's not fast enough. Goku then tries to show Caulifla how to transform into Super Saiyan 2 and master it as well. With both of them at the Super Saiyan 2 transformation, Goku and Caulifla then fight each other. Kale then transforms into her Berserker form because she feels that she's a bother to Caulifla and Goku. Caulifla is also saved from being eliminated due to his time skip. Goku is then bodied by Kale a little bit, similar to the fight against Broly. Goku then transforms into Super Saiyan Blue and fires a God Kamehameha at Kale, but she just walks through it and starts attacking everyone. After eliminating one of the Pride Troopers, Jiren personally decides to take on Kale, and he takes her down extremely fast, just knocking her out of her form, and then Goku shows up, so Hit, Caulifla, and Kale retreat. Goku then engages Jiren. That concludes this important thing segment. My review starts right now. This episode was very, very, very good. Sorry, I think I have a... Okay, yeah, sorry, I had an eyelash about to fall into my eye, because I have really long eyelashes, I hate that. But, so we got, we got to see more of the high-risk, high-reward form that is Kale's Super Saiyan Berserker form, with many nods to Broly and his fight against Goku. Now, the reason I say high-risk, high-reward is because although Kale's power is enough to shake off damage from a Super Saiyan Blue Goku and eliminate many fighters at once with lots of attacks, Kale can't control his form, and because of that, she almost eliminated Caulifla with her power, just like powering up, and nearly attacked her as well before even, she nearly just attacked her. Caulifla was just calling out to Kale, and Kale just shows up and just almost attacks Caulifla, which could have eliminated her, but she's swiftly taken down by Jiren. And then, speaking of Jiren, oh my gosh, one attack from him, lights out, bam. Sorry, I didn't do the snap properly. Lights out for Kale's Berserker form. Now, this really makes me believe that Goku may need a new power to effectively fight Jiren, as Super Saiyan Blue barely cut it against Kale, so why would it work against Jiren? I mean, Blue is already taxing, so Goku would just be wasting energy to try to keep up with Jiren. I mean, he said he's pacing himself. He has to pace himself in this tournament. There's probably still 40 plus or a little under 40 minutes left in this tournament, so if he's going to use Blue, he has to use it for something that actually is worth it. But anyway, let's go over what else happened in this episode. So, we know that Krillin got eliminated, but he got roasted even by his own wife, which was pretty funny. But it makes sense in my opinion because he let his guard down. Yeah, sure, he put in some work last episode, but still, that doesn't mean you put your guard down for 1 second because of it. And that 1 second of celebration led to his elimination. Moving on, we see the start of the fight between Kaba and Vegeta. Although their relationship is different from Goku and Caulifla's, it will be interesting to see Vegeta try to bring out more power from Kaba so their fight can actually be interesting. We also got to see more of the warriors from Universe 3 that had those tactics to stay in the arena, which ironically didn't work. One of them was even time skipped by Hit and was eliminated easily. And speaking of Hit's time skip, it is so awesome. I never really got to see it a lot because I didn't watch Dragon Ball Super from episode 1 to episode 100. I started around the Future Trunks saga because everything else didn't really seem too interesting to me. I will actually watch the series from beginning, watch all the episodes I didn't watch before, but not right now. But anyway, back to the time skip. This episode showed us that not only does the time skip have offensive purposes, like eliminating opponents before they attack or even countering an opponent's attack, but it also has defensive or maybe saving purposes, whatever you want to call it, because Hit was able to save Caulifla from being eliminated with the time skip. And this makes Hit a deadly warrior in the tournament, as the only possible way to take him out would be to actually knock him out, make him go unconscious, because he would just use his time skip to continuously return to the stage. Kale is also shown fighting some fighters in this episode before transforming, but she didn't really do a good job But the only reason is because she never transformed to fight them. Right now, the only transformation she really has is the Berserker form. But if she ever manages to go Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2, then she probably would actually be able to be a monster without having to, be a risk to everyone. But because Caulifla transformed, she took out both of the warriors who were fighting Kale, even eliminating one of them with a suplex, which is actually pretty cool. As a fighter right now, though, considering her worth as a fighter, I honestly see Kale as a loose cannon. Because she's mostly in her base form, she has no other transformations, she can't actually deal any damage. And she has to rely on other fighters to save her when she gets bombarded by 2 people or even 1 person. But if she ever goes into her Berserker form, yep, she becomes a major asset to her team, but at what cost? She almost eliminated Caulifla twice in the Berserker form. We also got to see more of the Yarat warrior, but only for a little bit, as he was easily taken down by Caulifla. If he had actually attacked while teleporting, his technique would be amazing in this tournament. And then we saw Goku and Caulifla fighting each other. Caulifla even used the Super Saiyan 3rd grade form on Goku, but it's too slow, obviously. Caulifla also goes Super Saiyan 2, and her and Goku, both fight in that form. I'd be really excited if Caulifla is able to go Super Saiyan 3 in this tournament. And then if Goku and Caulifla both fight Super Saiyan 3, yes, amazing. If Super Saiyan 4, that would be asking for a little too much. Anyway, Kale tries to help Caulifla, but Goku just wants her to leave them alone. Now here's where things get a little debatable. Kale tries asking if she's a bother to Caulifla, and Caulifla just looks away, causing Kale to go into her Berserker form. But the question is, was this notion intentional by Caulifla? I believe so. She wanted Kale to transform, and from their previous experience, Kale has to get her feelings hurt in order to transform, mainly by Caulifla and someone else. Last time it was Caulifla and Kaba, and this time it's Caulifla and Goku. But anyway, Caulifla gave the Kale the impression that she was being replaced by Goku, which was the catalyst to transforming into the Berserker form. And then we see Goku get bodied so much by Kale in her Berserker form, which is a reference to the Broly fight. Many things in both fights were similar, just like Kale walking through Goku's God Kamehameha, for example, but this is a God Kamehameha in Super Saiyan Blue form. I'm pretty sure in the fight between Goku and Broly, it was just a normal Kamehameha. But the only difference between these fights is that Kale, the female Broly, is canon, while Broly actually isn't. After Kale eliminates a Pride Trooper, Jiren himself swiftly takes her down, and then Goku and Jiren engage each other, as stated before. So I already explained how I feel about the fight between Goku and Jiren earlier in my review, so I'll just end it here. That concludes this review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, or watching this episode of Dragon Ball Super. Considering the versatility of Hit's time skip, how deadly of a fighter do you think Hit is in this tournament? Do you think Caulifla will reach Super Saiyan 3 in this tournament? Was the head turn, or look away, whatever you want to call it, by Caulifla to Kale intentional or not? Do you think Goku needs a new power to effectively fight Jiren? If you have any questions, theories, thoughts, suggestions, comments, or concerns, please let me know about them in the comments down below. With all that being said, until next time, I'll see y'all later.